soaking up the rays in Fort Myers, Florida at the 2021 GEICO High School Nationals presented by Gatorade. We close out the quarterfinals with 4 versus 5. AZ Compass Prep from suburban Phoenix and Wasatch Academy from Mount Pleasant, Utah. The chalk holding so far in this round: Montverde manhandled Oak Hill just moments ago. IMG and Sunrise Christian eking out wins earlier today. So glad to have you with you, to be with you courtside. Ted Emmerich along with ESPN's National Director of Recruiting, Paul Biancardi. And Paul, it's time to settle in for a tantalizing point guard matchup.
This is a high-level matchup between two teams that love to go up and down and score points. We have two of the best guards in the country, TyTy Washington, Nolan Hickman. This one is going to be exciting.
And let's start with Hickman, who is headed to Kentucky, McDonald's All-American for Wasatch.
Nolan Hickman, smart, skilled, and determined. He can play the point. He can play a shooting guard spot. I love his versatility. Love his leadership. He signed with John Calipari at Kentucky. He is going to bring the Wildcats what they need: scoring, facilitating, and toughness.
And Hickman is our Gatorade Player Spotlight. He says that Kentucky was the offer he was waiting for. From Seattle, it's his lifelong dream to play at Kentucky. That's where he is headed next year. But tonight, he has to contend with TyTy Washington of AZ Compass Prep.
TyTy Washington is a dynamic scoring point guard. He's got great range on his three-point shot. He's quick with the dribble, doesn't settle for shots, loves to be efficient. This guy will play defense and take charges. He's one of the top unsigned players in the country. TyTy Washington.
Originally committed to Creighton. He decommitted on March 11th. Schools that he's focused on at the moment: Kansas, Oklahoma State, Arizona, UCLA, Auburn, and LSU. He's been on a lot of Zoom calls the last 2 weeks, Paul, but he told 60, and Roddy Gale in the ESPN 60 as well, headed to Ohio State. GEICO appearance. 0-3, losing in the quarterfinal round all 3 times. Adrame Diongu had it knocked out. Numbers for Wasatch. And Robbie Armbrester puts it in, the senior. Isaacs the lob, and tipped away by Josh Udoji from London. And Udoji slams it at the other end.
Close to 7 feet tall. Shrinks the rim.
Armbrester off the inbound. Count it, and the foul. You want heart, you want passion. Headed to Houston, yeah, he fits.
It's just a simple screen the screener action, and then seal your man.
Taylor with a couple of free throws for AZ Compass Prep. Casey Jones's dad even bought shoes and hockey jerseys to play on with the bid. Basket inside for Wasatch. They're up 9-4.
So they got gear out of it too.
That's right, even better.
So you can't go wrong.
Were Katarina and Alyssa into D2 Mighty Ducks?
They're in all those movies.
Pop Isaacs is into the three-point line. 12-4 lead.
You got to have Disney Plus now, and I know you have it with you.
Yes, absolutely. Get that bundle with Hulu and ESPN Plus. Game changer. TyTy Washington rejected, but he's 0 for 5 to start here in his GEICO Nationals debut.
Yeah, but all good looks.
Hickman, pure.
It's not going to be easy. There's going to be some adversity. He goes, you know, that's part of being young. You got to fight through situations.
And Taylor with the scoop for AZ. TyTy is 0 for 5 to start here in his GEICO Nationals debut.
Yeah, but all good looks.
Hickman, pure.
I think this guy's going to be really special at Kentucky. Had a nice conversation with him earlier today, just about guys transferring and recruiting. You know, when he gets to Kentucky, he knows it's not going to be easy. There's going to be some adversity. He goes, you know, that's part of being young. You got to fight through situations.
And Taylor with the scoop.
Their sets on offense, their defensive makeup. He gets them to play on both sides of the ball.
Offensive foul on Traore. Little press from Wasatch. Throw it up to the 7-footer. That was intended for an 8-footer. Not even Diangu could corral it. Hickman. Oh, the drop-off in close quarters.
Wasatch, always on attack mode. How about this dime? Nice and soft, easy too for Wasatch. Personality. And he says thank you all the time. Really respectful and thoughtful.
Washington, the 3-ball swirls in his first field goal, and it comes from distance. 1-point game.
That came right after the made free throws.
No coincidence, right?
Such a confidence game shooting the basketball.
Hickman off the spin. No look feed to Traore. That was pretty. Laser beam inside for Traore. What a pass.
Great pass by Pop.
Hickman can handle that. The steal. Wasatch on the break. Again, no look. The bounce feed to Traore for the slam. Big man. Wasatch has scored 6 in a row. Oh, now Traore got it away from Diangu. 2 more. +1. Fusini Traore at both ends.
Traore, my goodness gracious. Challenging the ball 35 feet away from the basket and coming up with the steal, the basket, maybe the assist. How about that dime right there by Hickman to Traore? Big man runs. Hickman delivers. Stands to get a steal. That was impressive.
Small the wraparound. A.J. Storr right down the chute. A 3-ball that AZ Compass Prep needed.
Storr is a big-time athlete. He had a SportsCenter top 10 dunk earlier this season. Young man from Chicago.
Offensive foul. It's on Roddy Gale Jr. with the taller Applewhite on him. Down to 5. Isaacs makes his move. The kick. Armbreaster. Good. A 3-ball. Perfect execution at the end of the half for Wasatch Academy.
Yeah, I'm looking at 23, the neon green, Glenn Taylor Jr. You know, he's getting some interest from mid-level Pac-12 schools. Traore.
Isaacs trying the no-look to Traore. That one's picked off. Ahead to TyTy Washington for the slam.
TyTy's got a little burst at the end. I love to see him get the defensive rebound and push it up the floor. He has no wasted motion in his game. It's straight to the basket.
Oh, pass inside to Traore from Hickman. Both Isaacs and Hickman are feeding the big man.
And he has all kinds of options on the floor with that type of passing ability.
Washington missed the 3. Offensive rebound and the putback by.
They get the steal, the push. TyTy straight to the basket. Nice strong punch. Good pass by Taylor. What vision, what accuracy.
Great K18.
Great name from the past.
Hickman the kick. Gale right down the chute. It's a triple.
Nolan Hickman. One-handed, left-handed pass right on the money.
Wow. Traore getting up to block the shot by Small. Collision. And it's Wasatch ball.
This is an elite playmaker. Comes off the curl. Look at his head up. Looking right to the corner. With the left hand, puts it on the money. Fusini Traore. Just waits on it. Rebounds with 2 hands. Stud in the front court.
Washington in the ESPN 100 goes reverse side and curls it in.
Pretty move by TyTy Washington. Had the wherewithal to understand to go to the other side.
Isaacs with the answer for Wasatch. 10 to shoot. Udoji loads up. Got it. A triple. And Chance of defense from the AZ Compass Prep bench. There it is, the steal. Taylor, the lay-in. The Dragons are Washington wants it. Catch and shoot over Rigsby. He bangs it home. We're tied. The moment here late in the third.
Yeah, Rigsby, he can't leave that spot with TyTy Washington. Leave the middle open, but do not leave the ball out of Massachusetts. Played at Davidson.
Traore misses for the first time. Armbruster, the
as we mentioned at halftime, they cut down their turnovers, made a few more shots. They got themselves tied.
Gale, the floater, he's been quiet most of the game. AJ Storr, pure. A triple to give AZ Compass Prep its first lead.
AZ Compass Prep putting the ball in the hands of the main man. He makes one more to Storr.
Here in the second half.
Yeah, he makes great decisions. He knows when he's open. He knows when his teammates are open.
And Washington open there. It's a three-point lead for AZ Compass.
His scoring instincts are high level. He finds the open pocket of space, then he begins to operate. A lot of guys force it, not TyTy Washington.
Gale, a teardrop here in the tournament.
AZ Compass Prep has done a good job getting to the line.
Traore blocked by Washington, and it's out to the Dragons.
This guy has some major ups. Watch this. From the weak side with two hands.
Taylor missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Hickman playing with 4 personals, the future Kentucky Wildcat. Isaacs in the ESPN 60. Hickman, air ball.
But come back a couple of possessions later and make a big-time shot. He has that type of fortitude.
Washington setting up. Storr from the corner again. On 3. Washington another time. 6-point lead. The largest of the game for AZ Compass Prep.
Loves that right corner. Sets it up, knocks it down.
We've seen it all week long, starting with yesterday's first round. Isaacs from the corner. TyTy Washington ahead with it. Again to the corner. Bullseye. Alden Applewhite. The lead continues to grow in the final minutes. And now a steal by Diangu. The pull-up by Applewhite. Offensive board, Glenn Taylor, and the putback. If you're tuning in for the Kentucky-Mississippi State baseball game, that will start on ESPN News. And we'll move to ESPNU after we're up by 11 with 1:23 to go. Traore, shot affected by Diangu. Traore puts it in with a foul. 20 points for the Tigers. Pressure. Washington right through it. The lob to Diangu. It's offline. Washington got it back. He scoops it in. On their way to the semifinals.
They have strong guard play. Applewhite back in the mix. Just enough size. Diangu inside. Really a good rim protector.
Isaacs fouled with 31 seconds to go. Our Buick player of the game, TyTy Washington, a double-double for the number 5 point guard in the country. 20 points, 10 boards, and 5 assists. Brand, this is it for the class of 2021. Isaacs with the steal, lays it in, 20 seconds. Applewhite throws it in to Javon Small. There's Washington, and a foul by Armbruster. Robbie Armbruster fouling out.
Come back.
Rigsby, a 3-ball, 6.9 to go.
The foul.
Oh, Taylor still has it. Ahead to Applewhite. AZ Compass Prep winning in its first appearance at GEICO Nationals. And Gibson and the Dragons aren't going home yet. They move on to the semifinals tomorrow to match up with Montverde. IMG and Sunrise lead us off 2:30 Eastern on ESPN2.